who is a co-founder of Wine Enthusiast and also one of the driving forces behind this year's Toast of the Town here in San Francisco. Thank you for spending some time. It's quite busy. It's just starting off today.
Lonnie, we are so excited to be back in San Francisco at the War Memorial Opera House. This is by far our favorite venue in the country. Our events, over 500 wines and over 30 restaurants in major cities around the country are only held at cultural venues, and there's nothing more spectacular than the Opera House in San Francisco. It's a multi-level experience with wines and restaurants mixed in, with a wonderful silent auction to benefit the San Francisco Food Bank. And
which is an annual tradition.
Absolutely. And we have record attendance this year, and everyone has plenty of room to move since it's such a spacious facility, and it's a great experience to be back here.
You obviously, running the magazine, you see all the trends that are coming in place. What do you think is hot this year in terms of wine and food?
Well, I think what's the hottest thing is consumers wanting help in pairing foods and wines, and that's one of the great things that can be discovered at Wine Enthusiast Toast of the Town. We try to put the appropriate wines with a complimentary restaurant. The restaurants always serve a signature dish, and when they tell us what dish they're serving, we put them with a complimentary wine, and people just discover their own wine and food pairings. They take notes in their program, and if they want to either go to the restaurant and do the same food pairing at the restaurant or do something similar at home, it's really a great discovery.
You've done this now for many years.
Yes, 15 years.
15 years. Is there a part of it that's always sort of new? Like when you put this event, is there something unique that always happens every year that's a surprise still after 15 years of doing this?
Well, it's always great to meet our readers, our guests, and our customers. And what we love is shaking hands with people in person who we have been dealing with for over 30 years, and getting to learn new ways that we can expand the business, and actually finding out new trends just by talking face-to-face with people. We do so much of our business online, and to actually be face-to-face and to share a glass of wine, after all, this is what it's all about, is sharing a glass of wine and having great food with it, and discovering new friends.
Great. Well, cheers, and thank you for putting on such a wonderful event.
Great to meet you, Lonnie.
Great to meet you too. Okay, so we're going to try this out. Let's take this. It's interesting, you have the meat, but you have the really refreshing meat. Étoile brewed champagne with pairing of raw oysters. Hard to beat the combination. Urban Tavern here, this is their chopped farmer's salad. It's seasonal, so it has asparagus and cauliflower in it. You can taste a little of this.
It's all vegetables, yes sir. With a brioche crumb on top.
Very refreshing. It has a brioche creme on top. I'm just repeating what the guy's saying here. And it's something actually found on their menu. And it's seasonal, so it changes.
Sweet garlic vinaigrette.
Sweet garlic vinaigrette.
Sweet garlic vinaigrette.
What's with these names? There should be a law that your name of your dish should only be 3 words long.
Good salad, that's what we're going to call it.
It's all the marketing department that comes up with
Really
all
fresh
that.
salad is what it's now called.
This butterscotch coat of creme, and basically what they do is they hollow out an egg, they sterilize it, and then they put this delicious butterscotch and cream in it. We're going to taste it out. Wow. This is a wonderful way to end any dinner, but I also hear they serve it like this for their Sunday brunch, so quite the decadent. Fairmont, a historic location in San Francisco. We're trying out the House Apricot wood smoked lock dark Scottish salmon with Monterey County pickled Spanish radish, etc., etc. We'll taste it and we'll see if it's good. I like how thin the toast toast is. It just adds a nice little crunch. Sometimes it's a little too thick and it's hard to work with, but this is a perfect pairing. This dish is a lot more delicious than it is to actually pronounce the whole dish. No, it's here, Fairmont, Toast of the Town. You see me eating a lot of food here. We're gonna taste the wine. This is a Monterey blend from Shy Vineyards. It's 4 reds, 2 whites. Very interesting combination. So we're gonna see this paired with something with a little bit of fattiness to it, but it's also refreshing because of the whites in it. So interesting, creativity mix. It got double gold at the Chronicle wine tasting. And house-made brioche. And then pulled pork, you can't go wrong with pulled pork. Cannot go wrong with pulled pork. When in doubt, pulled pork. Bambi look. You're giving me like the Bambi look, like I'm going to go terrible or something. It's delicious. For the record, it's delicious. It's wonderful. Paired with wine, the girl and the fig, and I'm going to try out their duck confit dish. Like many of these dishes, it's a long, complex name. So we're going to let Chris Jones tell you about it while I take a bite.
So from the Girl and the Fig, we have a duck confit roulade with a house-made fig cake, port-infused goat cheese, pickled shallot, and fig vincotto.
There you have it. What I think is unique compared to some of the other restaurants here is they actually have a fig cake on here as opposed to just a toast or something like that. So it's a little extra special here. So let's try it out. At first, when you take a bite of it, you taste the duck confit, but as you start chewing it, the sweetness out of the fig cake comes out at you, and it really, as Chris Jones was saying, Chef Chris Jones, it really it has a long finish to it almost. Like if it was like a wine, it would be a long finish. And chewy too. Tastes good. How are you? Mustard's Grill, a perennial favorite in Napa. Last year we were actually here at Toast of the Town talking about the fire that happened. You guys have reopened, and we're going to try out their seared tuna with a little bit of Fresno pepper. And help me out here.
Wasabi cream.
Wasabi cream.
Cilantro and basil.
Okay, these complex names. And this is her backstreet kitchen.
Well, I have to tell you, I only sat one in any place, but I'm still...
It's like an exotic version of strawberry shortbread.
The thing about this wine that I hope you'll understand by the end of it is I don't want you to necessarily think about any one appellation. The experience is one with a tremendous amount of time.
As always with Toast of the Town here in San Francisco, they do a silent auction that is for the San Francisco Food Bank. This year you can see there's quite a number of large format wines that are on auction here. This guy just confused me with Shane Pim.
Look where you're walking, look where you're walking, nowhere to stop. Look where you're walking, look where you're walking, look where you're walking, nowhere to stop.
Remember they had the fire last year? They had the fire?
They did.
Yeah, you should talk to that. You interviewed them last year here, and you talked about the fire.
I was just asking them if they were in Napa.
Yes, they are.
Okay.
It's Mustard's Grill.
Don't get so mouthy with me. Such a contentious question. You'd think if I asked you how your marriage was going, that would get some sort of reaction. Ask me, okay, got it.
Okay, let's get back to business here.
Okay.
Stay on track.